will be more focused on the organizing in the United States, how the diaspora communities, both from Pakistan and other parts of the world, can contribute to the ongoing progressive movements and become part of that and become part of the American political scene as well. Because that is where our communities are not being adequately represented, heard or seen, and learning some lessons from Ammar's experience, and we'll also hear his thoughts later in the afternoon, and we'll try in both these sessions to work a way forward, create an agenda and some action points for the future as well. So without further ado, my name is Raza Rumi. I think most of you know me, and so I need not introduce myself. I have been part of the public broadcasting network, and this network enabled us to set up a project called Naya Daur Media in Pakistan, which was our starting point, and that has become fairly successful, and it is now a sustainable small digital media outlet. And now we are working on a new project. We have initiated it a couple of months ago called New Wave Media here in the US, which is more global in nature, more centric, US centric, and tries to articulate the voices and concerns of the diaspora communities in the United States. To today's session, the first session will actually be moderated by Dr. Raza Rumi, who is here from Texas, another progressive, medical practitioner, but also someone with a deep political past at present. And Dr. Raza Rumi is also engaged with Ammar's work in Pakistan. So over to you, Dr. Saab, and I would like you to both introduce yourself, and then we'll get Ammar to speak to our audience.
Thank you, Raza. Hyderabad mein taluk to from Karachi. I studied Government College my medical studies, and I was involved in the National Student Federation at that time. As most of you guys know, that NSF was a leftist and progressive student body, and have achieved a lot of has left the agenda in Pakistan. I was involved in my medical school with NSF. I had my seniors, Raza is here, Himayu is here, he's central NSF president. So the need, I'm practicing in Houston now, but being involved with socially, with some leftists over there, and of course I was also involved with Apna too locally. And recently I was introduced with Ammar and HKP work in Lahore, and I think last year we have met with local NSF, past NSFians. And then this is the idea actually that came up, that we make a still stronger diaspora of leftists and progressive people living in Houston. So historically, at this moment of time, there's a lot of Pakistanis, leftists and progressive who are living outside, want to contribute to Pakistani left politics, but I think there's no platform where they can get together under one roof and share their ideas and in some way contribute to the people who are working on the ground in Pakistan. So I think there's a need for that, a loose kind of organization where we all can sit with our whatever differences are, and still can contribute to a progressive agenda in Pakistan, to people who are working and trying to create some change and bring up anything, even in the electoral politics, in labor politics, and whatever platform they are working with. So this is the idea actually, to create a forum, progressive forum in US, where we can all work together. There's a plan underway where we want to do a fast mela next year in Houston, where we can gather all progressive under that umbrella. The other thing is that the social work we can contribute. As a physician, we recently make a group, and we are starting a clinic in constituency where Ammar is running election, and that project has already been launched. And these are the kind of things we can do to help out our fellow comrades to reach people and kind of mobilize their worker and constituent around these activities. So I'm very impressed by Ammar work, and there are other political left political parties like PIP who's working there. We're working with them too. So this is what we want to do. This is what we want to achieve, and we want to work with all of you to come up with something where we can meet regularly and exchange ideas and make a forum where we can contribute more to our progressive ideology. So I will give it to Ammar after that, and I would ask him. Actually,
I'll just make a quick introduction. So Dr. Ammar Jan, I'm sure all of you know about him, but I just want to, I've known Ammar for many years now in different capacities, and now we are meeting him as the leader of the Haqq party. Dr. Ammar is a rare sort of breed of younger Pakistanis who actually, after studying abroad and having the world open to them, choose to go back to Pakistan and actually engage with the grassroots communities and try and bring social change. Ammar has worked with various universities in Pakistan. He chose to teach at the public universities like Government College Lahore and Punjab University. He's a historian and holds a doctorate from Cambridge, UK. And Ammar is also a fantastic writer, a great speaker, but more importantly, he has captured the imagination of Pakistan's younger, voters, younger people who are looking for a direction about the national and local politics and trying to make sense of the mess that Pakistan is currently in. So without further ado, Ammar, over to you. We are going to hopefully hear from you about the overview on what is happening in Pakistan, where does your party stand, what is the mission and agenda, what are the next steps for Haqq party, and then we'll follow up with a Q&A session from the audience.
Thank you so much, Raza. Thank you so much, Dr. Heather.
I just wanted to check if you were logging
Yes,
in.
I'm
And
logging
we'll
in.
mute from here.
Yes.
Recording in progress.
We're good. Thank you. It's an honor to be here among at least 3 generations of activists, and it's always good to remember that whenever you're doing work, you're always part of a tradition. There's always been people before you who worked, who have organized, who have felt the pain of their people, who have sacrificed for their people, and we always insist that we are part of this larger tradition of activists, of patriots who actually sacrificed for Pakistan. And many of them are here in this room today. And I think we all feel a palpable sense of sorrow and pain about what's happening in Pakistan at the moment, and I'll talk about it a bit during my presentation. But I did want to start my presentation by introducing some of the work that we've done in Lahore over the past 3-4 months. We have started a movement in order to present an alternative to the people of Pakistan in the current disorientation that we see. And I thought after these 5-6 minutes of brief videos, then perhaps I can restart my presentation, and I hope to speak for about 20 minutes. If you're ready, Tabby. By the way, I insisted we not put this picture because it looks a little pretentious to start our presentation. We're already dealing with the narcissists in Pakistan.
You want to start?
We prefer your version.
Of narcissists.
Echoing. we're trying to resolve it.
Should I do it without this?
Yes.
Okay.
No, can you wait, do you want me to play the first video?
Yeah.
Classrooms?
So the first video is a video of our election campaign. I was supposed to contest in the Punjab Assembly elections, which was supposed to happen on the 30th of April. Now we don't know when the elections will take place, but we did manage to generate a lot of excitement in this constituency, and I'll talk about it in a bit right after the campaign. But this is the video of our campaign when we launched our campaign in January.
And for some reason, it's showing up here, oh, if you could put it to,
Showing over there.
it's, this is the video and that's the PowerPoint. So the video is not showing up right there.
Is it on YouTube? Where is it? Where is it on Twitter?
बहुत अलग है।
I'm not a tech person, I'm just trying to help.
नहीं, यहाँ तो
You
ज़्यादा
see,
होता है।
it's not showing there.
So it's actually the presentation of the.
Why don't we just play on the big computer, Gabby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's playing. Okay, this one? Yeah.
You're good? Yeah. Can they hear it? We can't hear it. No, that's the decision. So I think they can hear it, but now we can't hear it. It's turned off.